This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, probably a week, maybe even 2 weeks ago now, actually, I was sent this image over on social media. Now, I didn't do a video on it at the time because I automatically noticed some inaccuracies, and I'll point out those inaccuracies at the end of the video, okay? And what it is that you're looking at right now is Ring Magazine. Okay, these are the Ring Magazine rankings currently. So the 8 images that you see, starting off with Tyson Fury, going right the way down to Joseph Parker, they are the current 8 ranked Ring Magazine. Okay, and obviously you've got the win column to the left, then you've got the draw, the losses, when they made the debut, and of course when they won the World Heavyweight title, if of course they ever won one. So that's pretty much what it is. Now I'm going to break down what's happened, what, where, and when, and ultimately what you can see without me even breaking into it too much right now is that Anthony Joshua is smashing everybody as far as resume is concerned with regard to the Ring Magazine. That's a fact, okay? It's not an opinion, that's a fact, okay? Now, we can start off with number 1, Tyson Fury. Of course, he got a win over Vladimir Klitschko, which he won back in 2015, ending Vladimir Klitschko's nearly a 10-year reigning unified heavyweight champion status. So Tyson Fury does have a win over one top 10 Ring Magazine rated opponent. Vladimir Klitschko is the only one that he has officially fought and defeated. The other one, it's in his draw column with Deontay Wilder. Most people would agree that should be in his win column. That is for damn sure. Now, he won his World Heavyweight title on his 25th professional fight. Number 2, Deontay Wilder. 2 wins over Luis Ortiz. Let's be honest, nobody's asking for the second one. But either way, he's got 2 wins over Luis Ortiz. Hasn't beaten anybody else ever ranked in the top 10 of the Ring Magazine. Now, the Ring Magazine will be on the line when he rematches Tyson Fury on February 22nd, as a side note as well. He's got a draw with Tyson Fury. As I said before, most people would agree that Wilder should have a loss in his column to Tyson Fury. Now, he won his WBC Heavyweight World title by defeating Bermane Stiverne in his 33rd fight. So as Tyson Fury become champion on his 25th and Wilder on his 33rd. Now, Anthony Joshua, number 3, become champion on his 16th professional fight by defeating Charles Martin. Charles Martin was, of course, ranked in the top 10 of the Ring Magazine. Incidentally, just to backtrack real quick there with Deontay Wilder, even though Bermane Stiverne was champion, he wasn't ranked in the top 10 of the Ring Magazine. Reason being, because he ain't ever done anything. Okay, he got gifted that World Heavyweight title. Why? Because of Don King's relationship with the WBC. That's how it all came about. Now, Anthony Joshua, he holds wins over, of course, his 16th fight in Charles Martin, his 15th fight, Dillian Whyte, who's currently the number 1, the mandatory and the WBC interim world heavyweight champion. So that's Dillian Whyte. And he's got a win over Vladimir Klitschko as well. He's got a win over undefeated at the time, Joseph Parker. And of course, he was WBO world heavyweight champion at the time. Alexander Povetkin, who's always in the top 10 and has an outstanding resume, absolutely outstanding. And of course, Andy Ruiz Jr. Now, he does have a loss to Andy Ruiz Jr. as well. But I said there, he's now got a win over him as well. And of course, historically, he's the 4th heavyweight to ever lose the world heavyweight title and gain it back in an immediate rematch. So again, a bit of history there. So Anthony Joshua's just in the Ring Magazine. For those who say, well, Tyson Fury's number 1 because he's number 1 in the Ring Magazine, then you have to agree that Anthony Joshua has the most outstanding resume when he's defeated, how many there? 6 top 10 rated Ring Magazine. That is phenomenal, isn't it? Considering Joshua's only just had his 24th fight. So he hasn't even had his 25th fight like Tyson Fury did when he became champion, or certainly not his 33rd when Wilder became heavyweight champion. Now, Dillian Whyte, he's got a win over Joseph Parker, again, former WBO world heavyweight champion. He's got 1 loss to Anthony Joshua. Now, we're going to go back to that bit in a second. Now, Luis Ortiz has beaten nobody. Literally nobody. Fact. 2 losses to Deontay Wilder. Andy Ruiz Jr., he's got a win over Anthony Joshua, and of course lost it to Anthony Joshua. Prior to that, he lost to Joseph Parker. A dubious decision for many people, but again, that is what it is. Alexander Povetkin, got a win over Ruslan Chagayev when he became WBA World Heavyweight Champion. And he's got a draw with Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter is currently ranked number 9 in the Ring magazine, for those wondering why he's on there. But he's got a loss to Anthony Joshua. Again, one of the inaccuracies right there is that he's also got a loss to Vladimir Klitschko. So they should have really put that in there, because I'm pretty sure Vladimir Klitschko was ranked in the top 10 of the Ring magazine when he lost to Klitschko, was he not? So again, there are some inaccuracies. Joseph Parker in number 8, of course, got a win over Andy Ruiz Jr. And he's got 2 losses to Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua. So that's how this graph is. Now, a couple of the inaccuracies. Number 1, as I said there, Povetkin, he's got a loss to Vladimir Klitschko on there as well. But again, if you just look at Vladimir Povetkin's resume, it's outstanding, absolutely outstanding. For me, overall, I think Anthony Joshua currently, of all the heavyweights, currently has the best resume. I mean, some may say Oliver McCall, because he does have a win over Lennox Lewis. But according to this, Anthony Joshua, outstanding resume. Then it's probably Dillian Whyte, then probably a Povetkin. When you look at the overall resume, absolutely outstanding. Now again, to go back up to Dillian Whyte, he got 2 wins over Derek Chisora. Most people would agree that he's a very, very dangerous opponent. If you can put Luis Ortiz in there, then you have to put Derek Chisora in there. In fact, you put Derek Chisora in there with Luis Ortiz, I'm pretty confident that Derek Chisora beats him, to be honest with you. But listen, I'll have to see the fight, find out. And of course, undefeated at the time, Oscar Rivas as well. So again, for me, that's a bit of an inaccuracy, and I'm pretty sure Oscar Rivas was ranked in the top 10 of the Ring magazine. But again, I could be wrong, much like Derek Chisora. I don't know if either of those 2 fights, Chisora was ranked in the top 10. Much like when you look up at Tyson Fury, was Derek Chisora ranked in the top 10 when Tyson Fury fought and defeated Derek Chisora on those 2 occasions? But just looking at it, you can see that Deontay Wilder, he's had the most fights. Currently he's had, what, 43 is it? Or maybe 44 now, actually. I'm not sure. And he's got Luis Ortiz, who hasn't defeated anybody. So that will show you in itself that Anthony Joshua's resume is absolutely outstanding. Outstanding. People say that Anthony Joshua, he's been guided carefully and hasn't fought anybody of any kind of great note. Even some people within boxing say that. Again, I think some people are on some kind of agenda. They really are. He's only had 24 fights. 24. Look at what it is that he's achieved. IBF, WBA, IBO, WBO, World Heavyweight Champion. Lost them all. Won them again in an immediate rematch. As I said, become only the 4th person in history at heavyweight to lose World Heavyweight titles and then win them back in an immediate rematch. Outstanding resume. Absolutely outstanding resume. Wilder's resume is trash. Considering the amount of fights that he's got, is trash. And he should have a loss in his column as well to Tyson Fury. Again, Tyson Fury's resume is a bit better than what it looks right there, because he should have a Deontay Wilder in the win column as well. But again, Tyson Fury, he has beaten a former world champion before that in Chambers, but, well, he's former champion at cruiserweight, but still former champion. But ultimately, no matter how you look at it, Anthony Joshua's resume is head and shoulders above everybody. It's not even close. Not even close. It's not even a close second there. And that's just based on Ring magazine. As I said, these images are not accurate, but they're pretty damn near to it as far as the Ring magazine is concerned. So anybody who's running around saying, well, the Ring magazine is on the line for Wilder versus Fury, so that means that they're going to be legitimately the number 1 and blah, blah, blah. Well, as I said, if you're going to go with that narrative, then on the Ring magazine, Anthony Joshua has the best resume in the heavyweight division currently. Correct? Definitely. Anyway, listen, you guys drop your thoughts below about it. Maybe you guys can point out something that maybe I've missed on there. Who knows? But as far as Wilder's concerned, there's nobody that you could put in there. Literally nobody. You can't put a Spilker in there. You can't put a Chris Arreola in there. A Gerald Washington. You just can't. Just cannot. With Joshua, outstanding resume. Absolutely outstanding. Anyway, you guys drop your thoughts below about it. Of course, click the thumbs up to this video. Make sure you are subscribed. And I'll catch you all on the very next video.